Okay, I said I'd sit and put something up for you guys, so here we go. Project Greg. Ask Liz why she named it Greg. Don't ask me. But this is her 1996 Toyota RAV4. That when looking at it, I missed rust issues. Both sides and one of the cross members. So here lies my dilemma, although I'm sure probably won't be able to see. Well, I guess you can. You can see where all those holes there. That's the cross members that I removed. One right here, one here, and another one down on that side. I had to take these two shorties out so that I could get this guy out. This is where all the damage is. And it's a little bit rusty, but overall, condition under here isn't terrible. This is an all-wheel drive. It's a decent little car. And looking, and you can see there's one trailing arm and rear drive shaft still installed in it, but that's going to get pulled out so I can get it cleaned up and repaired. Rust holes back in here inside the fender well. But most of the damage is right in this area. Now, my dilemma, as it stands right now, is this is the cross member. I'm sorry, it's shaky. I'm new to this. This is where it welds up to the body of the car. This side faces down. You can see there's not a whole lot left here. Hole rotted through it. There's supposed to be a spring perch like this over at the other end. I took that one off. This one, it's hard to tell, but this is collapsed about, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch to an inch, where the whole car had a lean. The center section is completely blasted out of it. That used to have a bump stop in it. So this is what I need to build. I'm going to pause the recording here. Let me grab the starter piece. And through the magic of a pause button, you can see what I'm going to be using to replace it with. This is courtesy of an awesome neighbor who knows how to get some stuff done. Was able to get his hands on this for me. Still needs work. I've still got to build it. As you see, there's no internals in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill all the welds out and pull all of these internal components out, clean them up, and move them over into this guy. Get them all welded in as close to the right position as I can get, so that I don't have the alignment all screwed up on the car when I'm done. Like I said, there's a lot of work to do. I have to taper these down. Taper this end, so I've got a cant for the spring perch. I've got to fill this in. Got a little strengthening I've got to do in here, just because of the design of it. It doesn't have these pressed in ripples in it to provide extra strength. So I've got some work I got to do, but this is the bulk of what Project Greg is going to require. As Liz told you, the seats are all hanging out over here, along with the spring, a few other parts, a little bit of metal that I'm using. It's looking pretty barren. I'm storing parts in it right now. Most of the interior and the carpet and everything. I'm sitting up here on the roof. The good thing is, pretty much runs like a sewing machine. So once I get all this done, get it all put back together, it'll be should be pretty reliable car for her. But there it is. I'll pause this and See if I come up with anything else.